video.
Did the Eagles just hint that we're gonna get what everybody's been asking for? Dallas still stinks. Yubba-doo-way, Kick Dig back here. So, the Eagles had a closed walkthrough practice today, and because of it, it is going to give me a chance to do this video. This is going to be a quick video, a different video, but there are a few things that I want to address because, frankly, when the Eagles are practicing, it's going to be too hard to talk about. But the first thing, I come across this article today, right? I come across this article, and it says, Eagles accused of exposing Jalen Hurts in training video. And it goes on to talk about a little bit about, some of the things and the conflicts that were written about Hurts last year in the offseason. And then it goes on to show examples of people who are saying that the Eagles basically hung Jalen Hurts out to dry by showing a Quinyon Mitchell interception. And how dare you put a video of your cornerback getting an interception on your franchise quarterback? Why are we trying to manufacture controversy with Jalen Hurts when there is none? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, putting a quarterback throwing an interception to show that the defense is actually pretty good isn't a shot at Jalen Hurts. Okay, and if the teams are scared to post their cornerbacks getting interceptions because they don't want to offend their quarterback, well, they're probably quarterbacks that have been in the league for 12, 13, 14 years and can't win a Super Bowl, okay? Some things like this. I don't think I've ever seen an NFL's team social media account just firing up clips of their own quarterback getting picked off. Says Benjamin Albright. Putting your starting quarterback on blast when there are already rumblings he can't use the middle of the field is a choice, sports betting expert says. I mean, it's just one thing after another. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Showing Quinyon Mitchell making a nice interception does not mean that you're sending Jalen Hurts to the Wolves. I think this is the kind of stuff that only happens with the Eagles. And then this is why we always are having these controversies and stuff. I have no problem with the Eagles posting Quinyon Mitchell making a pick. He made a good play at camp. You want to show it. Okay, it happens. You could throw interceptions at practice. All right? But when it matters, they're going to show Jalen Hurts on TV holding up the Lombardi like they already did. This is why I really think, this controversial stuff with Jalen Hurts never ends, because of stupid things like this. And I think Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback that this stuff happens to. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? There's nothing wrong with showing Quinyon Mitchell making a good play. It doesn't mean to say that Jalen Hurts can't be a good quarterback or isn't a good quarterback. I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, I want to see what happens in camp. I want to see what's going down. I don't want to be lied to or showed other stuff because you don't want to show me something or a mistake a guy makes in camp. I want to see it all. So I'm not mad at all that they show this. And I think that this is ridiculous. But what I don't think is ridiculous is this. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports pick app. It is the best app to use while watching sports. And it's really, really easy to use. All you have to do is pick a player here or there, lock in your lineup, and boom, you're ready to go. Or, like me, you could do the team section. And when we talk about the team section, we're talking about the Eagles and the Ravens. That's right. First preseason game of the year, Eagles play the Ravens. They're 2.5-point favorites. I'm taking the Eagles. I've talked about the depth of this team all week. I think they come in big time. I'm taking the Eagles. 2.5 points. We are going to lock that in. I'll guarantee. I love it. It's going to be a great play. Now, if you like this or you want to do something similar, all you have to do is download the app in the description, use promo code HMA, and play your first $5 lineup. And if you win, you get $150 in lineup credits. That's $150 if you just win on your $5 lineup. Use promo code HMA. Link is in the description. Go check it out, and shout out to Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I just think that complaining that the Eagles posted a clip about Quinyon Mitchell making a play and it have been happening to have it be Jalen Hurts that threw the interception, I don't think that that's a shot at Jalen Hurts. I honestly don't. I think if Jalen Hurts would see that clip and get offended by it and it would bother him, then you know what? Then he's probably not the type of quarterback that could go win Super Bowls, which is why I know that shit doesn't bother him. Okay, maybe it bothers the guy in Dallas, but it doesn't bother the guy in Philly. Let's see if when I go on Cilio's show, they try to bring this up as something. It's so ridiculous. All right, now, on a lighter note and something really interesting, I want to talk a little bit about the Eagles and the white Kelly Greens, because we've heard rumblings, or maybe rumblings that maybe it's coming, maybe somewhere the Eagles are going to use or show off their white Kelly Green. Well, they come out with this social media video today, right, where the players have to pick the order of which the helmets are in. I don't know the point and the purpose of this little game. It was kind of stupid. But in it, it shows the Eagles' white Kelly Green helmet. Clearly a newer helmet, okay? But basically with the old style. I think this video is hinting at the Eagles going to be introducing their white helmets and a white Kelly Green jersey. White Kelly Green jersey at least. I think it's coming. I think it's coming, and I think that this video is hinting at that. Now, I'll say this. A lot of people are saying, well, this looks really, really good. If those are the helmets, those are awesome. To me, I think that if you're going to do this, if you're hinting at it, you don't reveal what the helmet actually looks like in this video. You put the old school helmet on, and then you reveal the updated version of it. See, I would like something like this. All right, this is what I think would be a great white helmet. You know, they could use a little upgrade, but you know, we'll see. I really wonder, after seeing Jalen Hurts talk about the Kelly Green, the white Kelly Greens, I felt that was placed there on purpose. And then this video just happened to have a white Kelly Green helmet there. Was kind of weird. And yeah, I think the white Kelly Greens are coming, and they're coming sometime soon. And I hope that the helmet is kind of like an updated version of it. But if we get the white Kelly Greens, I'm going to flip out. I'm going to flip out. I can only hope. The other thing I'll say about this is, when you look at this video, look at the green and the black helmet. Like, I like the black helmets, but I think using that matte color, I think it should have been more of like a more polished black color, because to me, it's kind of hard to see the difference, and you have to kind of look clearly. I wish it was a little more. I wish it popped a little more. But if we get these white Kelly Greens, I am going to be one happy dude. With that said, the Eagles are at practice. Tomorrow we will be covering it. Get ready to go on Cilio's show. But I wanted to do this video because chances are, with all the news that comes so quick on practice days, we wouldn't have a chance to address this later. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision, baby. We're all just living in it. Hey, parents, real quick. What's the one money lesson you wish you learned earlier that you're trying to pass down to your kids? For all of the parents out there with teenagers, we already know you're trying to keep a million different things under control. Believe me, I got 2 teenagers myself. It's tough. Well, guess what? CashApp is here to help. Make sure your teen's money and their spending isn't adding to the craziness. With CashApp card available to teens 13 to 17 with a sponsorship by an eligible parent or a guardian, every transaction triggers a real-time notification for you to see, empowering your teen to practice independence while giving you a peace of mind by keeping track of their spending. You can also manage everything from your own Cash App account without having to switch between the two. It's beautiful. It makes it simple to stay connected to your team's financial activity in a way that's both efficient and empowering. Now, finally, no one, and I mean no one, wants unnecessary surprises. With Cash App, there are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no hidden charges when sending or receiving money. With the Cash App card, you and your team's balances receive 24/7 fraud monitoring, and if the card ever gets lost, you have the ability to lock their card right from your phone in just one tap. New Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FAMILY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. That's FAMILY10 in the profile and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners, prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Visa debit flex cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC, and the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license from Visa USA Incorporated. See terms and conditions for Sutton prepaid cards, Sutton debit flex cards, and Bancorp debit flex cards. Savings provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Yeah, I tell you what, showing Jalen Hurts throw an interception at practice is not a big deal, okay? That's what practice is for. But I tell you what, those guys in Dallas, they'll never show their boy throw an interception, would they? Would they? I don't know. He might not be able to take it, and that's one of the reasons why in his 14-year career, he can't even get to an NFC Championship game. Denzel Washington out. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.